Welcome to another edition of Get to Know Your Wayne State Football program for the 2018 season. I'm Sports Information Director Jeff Weiss, and joined today by Lou West, Defensive Backs Coach and Defensive Coordinator. Well, thanks for joining us, Lou.
Yeah.
Let's talk cornerbacks, obviously a big position, trying to guard the other team's wide receivers. Greg Mcdade, young man, has had some starts, very strong academically, two-year all-academic guy. Obviously, we need him to be healthy this year.
Absolutely. Putting a lot on Greg, and I think he understands he needs to step up to the plate now because it's his turn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's been here a couple years and unfortunately went through some couple injuries, but now it's his turn to step up and be the guy, and we're expecting good things from him.
At the other cornerback position, you've got Davari Halliburton. Had a couple starts last year, obviously learned a lot. Baptism under fire last year.
Exactly, baptism under fire. And I think as the season went on, he progressed and got better. And hopefully this year he'll banjo off of that and do well with that corner spot.
Devin Manson, a young man who's been kind of a special teams guy over the years, actually got his first career interception at Davenport last year. What do you expect from Devin this year?
Again, Devin plays hard and works hard at his craft, and I think he'll be a guy that we can count on to go in and give us some reps and do well at holding the fort down when he's in there.
Last year we had a young man transfer in, Malcolm Williams, played a little bit but then got hurt down at Tiffin and unfortunately was out the rest of the year. Obviously that affected the secondary.
Yeah, Malcolm has a lot of abilities and a kid that we think will be a mainstay for us. Again, he started off at safety, and we moved him to corner, and we thinking, after going through the spring, he's going to be a guy that, again, will rise and really help us.
At one of the safety positions, you've got a young man, Kyle Toth, had 76 tackles last year, another guy that's two-year all-academic performer. What do you expect from Kyle this year?
Again, I think nowhere to go but up for Kyle. I think he did a great job of preparing himself last year, and as I said, as the season went on with him, like Davari, he got better and understood the position and the ins and outs of how to play that position. And again, I think he's going to definitely be one of the leaders back there.
Another young man, Anthony Copeland, had a couple of starts last year, had a kind of a breakout game at Ferris, had 9 tackles and an interception. Obviously, you probably look for more performances like that out of Anthony.
Oh, absolutely. And again, I think it goes back to being comfortable with the position and being on the field and in the action. And again, as the season went on, he progressed and got more comfortable. And again, expecting good things from him because he did play a lot last year.
Young man, Andy Bilecki, missed all of last year with an injury. Obviously, I'm not sure if he was able to go in spring ball, but what do you expect from Andy this year?
Yeah, Andy's a very bright young man. Again, a student of the game. So mentally, I think he's going to be pretty good. It's just got to get him back into the physical shape of things.
You have another young man, Jake Galster, that you redshirted last year. What do you expect from Jake?
Again, Jake is a guy that has some work ahead of him, but again, he very athletic kid. I mean, he can good explosion, good quickness, good straight ahead speed for safety. His thing is mentally, getting it down mentally and being able to put all that stuff together.
Sounds good. Obviously, you've got a lot of recruits to work with. You've got cornerbacks coming in, Martell Hill and Samari Dean, obviously 2 young guys, but highly talented.
Right, and again, 2 guys that, again, play the position very well. I think Samari can be a swing guy, safety or corner, but both of them are good athletes, and again, looking for good things from them down the road.
And then at safety, you brought in a young man, Tyler Houston from Clarkston, the state champions.
Right, and hopefully he can bring some of that state champion stuff with him. But again, a very aggressive kid coming down, make tackles, does a great job of getting himself in position to make interceptions and make plays. And that's him. Tyler is a playmaker, and that's what we like about him.
Sounds good. You also have one other young man, Dee Anthony Davis, coming in from Mona Shores, the younger brother of a former Wayne State running back, Tony Davis. Have you seen Dee Anthony on film much?
We've seen a little bit of him on film, and again, a good athlete, a guy that I think will help us naturally because, coming from a place that used to be in the league, but he understands the talent level here and what he has to do in order to perform.
Sounds great. Well, thanks again for watching this edition of Get to Know Your Wayne State Football Program.